As Mahatma Buddha once wisely said, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." In our fast-paced world, where challenges and obstacles are inevitable, the importance of mental strength cannot be overstated. It serves as the cornerstone of our ability to navigate through life's ups and downs, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to thrive amidst chaos. Mental resilience is not just a luxury, but a necessity in our daily lives. Join us as we explore 13 common habits that can chip away at our mental strength, making us more susceptible to stress, anxiety, and overall dissatisfaction. By identifying and understanding these habits, we empower ourselves to take proactive steps towards cultivating a resilient mindset that can weather any storm. Habit 1. Avoiding difficult conversations. One of the most common habits that can significantly undermine our mental strength is the tendency to avoid difficult conversations. Whether it's addressing an issue in a relationship, providing feedback at work, or discussing financial problems, dodging these tough discussions might seem easier in the moment. However, this avoidance strategy can have serious long-term effects on our mental well-being. By shying away from these confrontations, we allow unresolved issues to simmer beneath the surface. What starts as a minor annoyance or a manageable problem can grow into a much larger issue, burdened with accumulated emotions and complexities. This can lead to chronic stress, as the dread of the inevitable confrontation builds up and the weight of unresolved issues continues to pile on. Moreover, avoiding difficult conversations prevents us from developing crucial conflict resolution skills. Each avoided confrontation is a missed opportunity to practice negotiation, empathy, and assertive communication. Over time, this lack of practice can erode our confidence in handling challenging situations, leaving us feeling less equipped and more anxious about future conflicts. In essence, the habit of sidestepping tough talks doesn't just leave problems unresolved, it actively contributes to stress accumulation and diminishes our ability to face future challenges head-on. Recognizing and breaking this habit is essential for fostering a resilient and mentally strong mindset. Habit 2. Overthinking negative scenarios. Another detrimental habit that chips away at our mental strength is the tendency to overthink negative scenarios, a process often referred to as catastrophizing. This habit involves imagining and ruminating over the worst possible outcomes of any situation, no matter how unlikely they are. While it's natural to consider risks and potential problems, catastrophizing takes this to an extreme, trapping us in a cycle of negative thinking that can be hard to escape. Catastrophizing not only distorts our perception of reality, making us perceive threats where there are none, but it also severely impacts our mental health. Constantly imagining the worst outcomes can lead to heightened anxiety, persistent sadness, and in some cases, depression. This state of constant worry can exhaust the mind, drain our energy, and make it difficult to maintain emotional balance. Furthermore, this habit of overthinking can paralyze our decision-making process. When you're caught in the web of catastrophic predictions, every decision feels monumental and fraught with danger. This can lead to indecisiveness, procrastination, and an inability to take decisive action that could actually mitigate the very risks we fear. Ironically, by trying to avoid negative outcomes through overthinking, we may actually bring about a self-fulfilling prophecy where our inaction leads to unfavorable results. To build mental strength, it is crucial to recognize when you're falling into the trap of catastrophizing and take active steps to challenge these intrusive thoughts. Techniques such as mindfulness and cognitive behavioral strategies can be particularly effective in helping reframe these negative thought patterns into more realistic and balanced perspectives. By addressing this habit, we not only enhance our mental health but also reclaim our ability to make sound, timely decisions. Habit 3. Prioritizing others' needs constantly. A common trait found in many caring individuals is the habit of constantly prioritizing others' needs above their own. While generosity and selflessness are admirable qualities, consistently putting others first can lead to a myriad of personal difficulties, including neglect of one's own needs, desires, and well-being. This imbalance can deteriorate one's mental health over time, leading to feelings of resentment, burnout, and even loss of identity. The danger lies in the subtle way these consequences build up. Initially, you might feel a sense of satisfaction from being helpful and needed. However, over time, as personal sacrifices accumulate, you may start to feel unappreciated and depleted. The continuous neglect of your own needs can also lead to increased stress levels and decreased emotional resilience, making it harder to cope with daily pressures and challenges. To counteract this habit, it is essential to encourage the setting of healthy boundaries. Boundaries help define where your limits lie and protect your well-being, while still allowing you to be caring and supportive towards others. It's important to communicate these boundaries clearly and assertively, not apologetically. Remember, setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness. It is a necessary step for maintaining your health and ensuring that your relationships are mutually supportive. Moreover, regularly checking in with yourself to assess your feelings and state of mind can help you recognize when you're overextending. Learn to say no or not now when requests conflict with your well-being. By doing so, you cultivate a balanced approach that values both your needs and those of others. This shift not only enhances your own mental strength, but also leads to healthier, more sustainable relationships. Habit 4. Neglecting physical health. One often overlooked habit that significantly weakens mental resilience is neglecting physical health. It's crucial to understand that our physical and mental health are deeply interconnected. Neglecting one can have serious repercussions on the other. Regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet are not just vital for our bodies, but are equally essential for maintaining and enhancing our mental strength. Regular exercise plays a pivotal role in boosting mental health. It helps in reducing anxiety, depression, and negative mood by improving self-esteem and cognitive function. Physical activity also increases the production of endorphins, often known as the brain's feel-good neurotransmitters, which can create feelings of happiness and euphoria. Additionally, engaging in exercise can provide a distraction, allowing you to find some quiet time to break out of the cycle of negative thoughts that feed anxiety and depression. Adequate sleep is another pillar of good mental health. Lack of sleep can affect your psychological state and mental health. It exacerbates the symptoms of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety, and impairs cognitive processes like attention, learning, and emotional regulation. Ensuring that you get a sufficient amount of restful sleep is critical for allowing your mind to recover and regenerate, giving you the resilience to face daily stresses. Lastly, a balanced diet provides the necessary nutrients that play a crucial role in brain health. Nutrient deficiencies can lead to changes in brain function and lead to depression and anxiety. Consuming a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, unprocessed grains, and fish can provide essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins, all of which are known to help regulate mood and improve brain function. In summary, to build and maintain mental strength, one must not overlook physical health. Engaging in regular exercise, ensuring you get enough sleep, and eating a balanced diet are all practices that will enhance your mental resilience and overall well-being. Making these practices a priority in your life will not only improve your physical health, but will also fortify your mental fortitude against the challenges life throws your way. Habit 5. Procrastination. Procrastination, the habit of delaying tasks that need to be accomplished, is a common behavior that undermines mental strength and creates a vicious cycle of stress and guilt. Often perceived as just a bad habit or poor time management, procrastination goes much deeper and impacts our mental health significantly. It is not merely about being lazy or disorganized. It's often a response to anxiety or fear of failure, where the delay serves as a temporary escape from facing challenging tasks or decisions. The mental state of a chronic procrastinator is frequently one of increased stress. As deadlines approach, the anxiety of having delayed important tasks can become overwhelming. This stress is not limited to just the time near a deadline, but extends throughout the period of procrastination. The constant awareness of unfinished tasks can lead to a significant mental burden as the tasks linger in the mind, reminding the individual of their inaction. Additionally, each episode of procrastination is usually followed by feelings of guilt and self-reproach. These emotions arise from recognizing the self-inflicted nature of the stress and the potentially negative consequences of not completing tasks on time. This guilt can erode self-esteem and self-confidence, making it even harder to start taking action. Furthermore, the cycle of procrastination can lead to a pattern where the fear of feeling stressed and guilty paradoxically leads to further procrastination. Breaking this cycle involves addressing the root causes of procrastination, such as fear of failure, perfectionism, or the inability to manage tasks effectively. Strategies like breaking tasks into smaller, manageable parts, setting clear deadlines, and understanding and restructuring your thoughts about the tasks can be highly effective. Learning to forgive oneself for past procrastinations can also alleviate the guilt and build a more constructive attitude towards work and deadlines. Ultimately, overcoming procrastination not only improves productivity, but significantly enhances mental health by reducing unnecessary stress and guilt, thereby strengthening mental resilience and fostering a more positive and proactive approach to life's challenges. Habit 6. Relying on social media for validation. In the digital age, social media platforms have become ubiquitous in our daily lives, offering numerous benefits in terms of connectivity and information sharing. However, one detrimental habit that can emerge from excessive social media use is the reliance on these platforms for approval and validation. This habit can significantly impact one's mental strength and overall well-being. Seeking validation from social media usually involves measuring self-worth based on the number of likes, comments, and shares one receives. This can lead to a constant need for approval, which is externally driven and highly unstable because it depends on the unpredictable opinions of others. The danger here is that individuals can become trapped in a cycle of seeking external validation for every aspect of their lives, which can severely impact mental health. This dependency can lead to increased feelings of anxiety and depression when the expected validation is not met, and can decrease overall life satisfaction. Moreover, relying on social media for approval can distort one's perception of self-worth and reality. Social media platforms often portray an idealized version of life, which can lead individuals to make unfavorable comparisons between their own lives and the seemingly perfect lives of others. This can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. To combat this, it's crucial to encourage the development of self-esteem from within rather than relying on external sources of validation. This involves recognizing and appreciating one's intrinsic value and finding fulfillment and self-approval in personal achievements and qualities, regardless of online feedback. Practices such as mindfulness and self-reflection can help foster a stronger sense of self and reduce the need for external validation. Engaging in activities that align with one's values and interests can also strengthen self-esteem and promote a healthier, more self-reliant approach to self-validation. By focusing on building a strong internal foundation of self-worth, individuals can enjoy social media in a more balanced and healthy way, appreciating the positive aspects of connectivity without becoming dependent on it for their sense of self-worth. This shift not only enhances personal well-being but also fortifies mental resilience, enabling individuals to navigate the digital world with confidence and autonomy. Habit 7. Not living in the moment. A significant habit that can erode mental strength is the failure to live in the moment, often manifesting as a preoccupation with past events or future anxieties. This mental state can have profound effects on one's emotional and psychological well-being, fostering a constant sense of dissatisfaction and missing out on the joys of the present. When individuals focus excessively on the past, it can lead to feelings of regret, guilt, or nostalgia, which prevent them from fully appreciating the present. Similarly, excessive worry about the future can trigger anxiety, fear, and stress, as it involves anticipating negative outcomes and dwelling on potential problems. This ongoing strain not only diminishes the quality of daily life, but also drains mental energy, leaving less capacity for dealing with current challenges and opportunities. Conversely, the practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully present and engaged in the now, can have numerous benefits for mental health and resilience. Mindfulness helps break the cycle of negative thoughts that often dominate our attention and lead to stress and anxiety. By focusing on the present moment, individuals can reduce emotional reactivity, improve mood, and gain a clearer perspective on life's challenges. Practicing mindfulness can be as simple as paying attention to one's breathing, being aware of the sensations in one's body, or noticing the details in the surrounding environment. Regular mindfulness practice, whether through meditation, mindful walking, or other mindfulness exercises, can enhance concentration, increase self-awareness, and strengthen emotional regulation. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life encourages a greater appreciation for the present, enhances the ability to cope with adversity, and promotes a deeper overall sense of peace. By focusing less on what has been or what might be, and more on what is, individuals can build a stronger, more resilient mindset that is capable of facing life with greater composure and confidence. Habit 8. Fearing failure. One of the most paralyzing habits that can stifle mental growth and resilience is the fear of failure. This pervasive fear can significantly impede personal and professional development by preventing individuals from stepping out of their comfort zones and taking necessary risks. The avoidance of potential failure, while it may seem like a safe option, actually limits learning, innovation, and overall growth. The fear of failing often stems from a misconception that failure is a negative and definitive outcome rather than a natural step in the process of development. This fear can lead to a host of negative behaviors, such as procrastination, excessive anxiety, and a decline in motivation. When individuals are afraid to fail, they are less likely to try new things or pursue challenging opportunities, ultimately resulting in stagnation. They may stick to what is familiar and avoid any situation where there is a risk of not succeeding, which inevitably prevents them from reaching their full potential. However, reorienting one's perspective on failure can lead to profound changes in how we approach challenges and risks. Embracing failures as learning opportunities is crucial for personal growth and resilience. Every failure is a lesson in disguise, providing invaluable insights into what does not work and highlighting areas that need improvement. By learning from these lessons, individuals can refine their strategies and approaches, eventually leading to greater success. Encouraging a mindset that views failure as a necessary part of growth can liberate individuals from the fear of taking risks. This shift can be fostered through practices such as setting learning goals instead of performance goals, reflecting on the lessons learned from each failure, and cultivating a culture, whether in personal circles or professional environments, that does not punish failure, but rather encourages experimentation and learning. Ultimately, overcoming the fear of failure and viewing it as an integral part of the learning process empowers individuals to take bolder steps towards their goals. This not only enhances personal and professional growth, but also builds a more resilient and adaptable mindset, capable of handling the ups and downs of life with confidence and grace. Habit 9. Perfectionism. Perfectionism, while often seen as a desirable trait, can actually be a debilitating habit that undermines mental health and overall productivity. Striving for perfection implies setting extremely high or even unrealistic standards that are often impossible to meet. This relentless pursuit can lead to significant consequences, including burnout, mental fatigue, and a decrease in creativity. The key issue with perfectionism is that it typically increases pressure and stress. Perfectionists often spend excessive amounts of time on tasks, obsessing over every detail and repeatedly revising their work to make it flawless. This hyperfocus on perfection can dramatically slow progress and lead to inefficiency. Moreover, the intense fear of making mistakes or failing can paralyze decision-making and action-taking, leading to missed opportunities and decreased productivity. Additionally, perfectionism can cause mental exhaustion. The constant critique of one's own work and the work of others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Over time, the continual stress and high self-imposed standards can result in burnout, where individuals feel emotionally drained, detached, and unable to meet constant demands. Promoting the concept of progress over perfection offers a healthier approach. This mindset shift encourages focusing on continual improvement rather than the unattainable goal of perfection. By valuing progress, individuals can celebrate each step forward, no matter how small, which boosts motivation and satisfaction. This approach also helps reduce the fear of failure, as the emphasis is on learning and growing, rather than not making mistakes. Encouraging viewers to set realistic goals, prioritize tasks, and accept that some degree of imperfection is normal can help mitigate the negative effects of perfectionism. Recognizing that perfection is an illusion and focusing on personal and professional growth creates a more supportive environment for creativity and innovation. This healthier outlook not only enhances productivity, but also protects mental health, fostering a more balanced and fulfilling approach to work and life challenges. Habit 10. Holding grudges. Holding grudges is a habit that can severely impact mental strength and emotional well-being. When we cling to past grievances, whether they stem from personal relationships or professional conflicts, it creates a significant mental burden. This ongoing resentment not only consumes emotional energy, but also keeps us trapped in a cycle of negativity, preventing us from moving forward and enjoying the present. The mental load of nurturing grudges is considerable. It diverts attention and energy away from positive thoughts and activities, focusing instead on the wrongs that were done. This persistent state of anger and bitterness can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. Moreover, holding on to past grievances can strain or break relationships, create an unhealthy environment at home or work, and stifle personal growth by fixating on the past. Encouraging forgiveness and the act of letting go can be incredibly liberating and act as a form of self-care. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone the wrongdoing, forget about it, or expose yourself to further harm. Rather, it means releasing the grip that the memory of the offense holds over your life. This act of letting go helps to relieve the immense mental burden and paves the way for healing and growth. Practicing forgiveness can lead to a variety of health benefits, including improved mental health, less anxiety, stress and hostility, lower blood pressure, fewer symptoms of depression, a stronger immune system, improved heart health, and improved self-esteem. By choosing to forgive, you reclaim your power from those who have wronged you and redirect your energy towards more constructive and fulfilling endeavors. It's helpful to recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that we often hurt others without intending to do so. Understanding this can foster empathy and facilitate the forgiveness process. Techniques such as mindfulness, reflection, and communication can also aid in overcoming grudges and learning to let go. By focusing on forgiveness and letting go, you not only enhance your own well-being, but also create a more positive and supportive environment around you. Habit 11. Lack of assertiveness. Failing to communicate our needs and opinions effectively can result in a lack of assertiveness, a habit that can have detrimental effects on our mental strength and interpersonal relationships. When we struggle to assert ourselves, we often find ourselves in situations where our boundaries are violated, our needs are ignored, and our opinions are dismissed. Over time, this can lead to feelings of resentment, helplessness, and a diminished sense of self-worth. The inability to assert ourselves can stem from various factors, including fear of conflict, low self-esteem, or a desire to please others at our own expense. Whatever the underlying cause, the result is often the same: a passive approach to communication that leaves us feeling disempowered and frustrated. This lack of assertiveness can also lead to internalized anger and resentment, as we suppress our true feelings and allow others to dictate our actions and decisions. To become more assertive, it's essential to first recognize and understand our own needs, wants, and boundaries. This self-awareness forms the foundation of assertive communication, enabling us to express ourselves clearly and confidently without resorting to aggression or passivity. Additionally, practicing active listening skills can help us better understand the perspectives of others while also ensuring that our own voices are heard. Setting boundaries is another crucial aspect of assertiveness. Boundaries serve as guidelines for how we expect to be treated and what behavior is acceptable to us. By clearly communicating our boundaries to others and enforcing them when necessary, we assert our right to respect and autonomy in all areas of our lives. Finally, it's important to remember that assertiveness is a skill that can be developed over time with practice and patience. Start by asserting yourself in small, low-stakes situations and gradually work your way up to more challenging scenarios. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who respect your boundaries and encourage your assertiveness. With time and effort, you can cultivate a more assertive communication style that strengthens your mental resilience and enhances your relationships. Habit 12. Excessive worrying. Excessive worrying is a habit that can have a profound impact on mental health, creating a cycle of anxiety that is difficult to escape. Chronic worrying involves an ongoing, often irrational fear about many aspects of daily life, where the mind is consumed by a barrage of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. This mental habit can lead to significant emotional distress, hinder daily functioning, and trigger physical health problems such as headaches, fatigue, and sleep disturbances. The constant state of anxiety caused by excessive worrying can increase the body's stress response, leading to heightened levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, this heightened stress can contribute to a range of health issues, including heart disease, digestive disorders, and a weakened immune system. Moreover, the mental exhaustion from constant worrying can decrease one's capacity to focus, make decisions, and enjoy life. Fortunately, there are effective techniques to manage and reduce worrying that can help break this cycle. One of the most effective methods is practicing mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaging with the current moment without judgment. This practice can help shift focus away from future worries or past regrets and anchor thoughts in the present. Another useful technique is the worry time strategy, where you designate a specific time in the day solely devoted to worrying. During this period, Allow yourself to acknowledge and contemplate all your worries intensely. Once the time is up, move on to other activities. This can help contain worry to a particular part of the day, rather than allowing it to spread uncontrollably. Engaging in regular physical exercise is also a powerful antidote to worrying. Exercise not only helps in reducing the level of stress hormones, but also boosts the production of endorphins, chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. Additionally, keeping a worry journal can be a therapeutic way to manage anxiety. Writing down your worries can make them seem less daunting and provide insight into the frequency and triggers of your worries. By implementing these strategies, individuals can learn to control their worry habits, reduce their anxiety, and improve their overall mental well-being, leading to a healthier and more focused life. Habit 13. Ignoring positive achievements. One subtle yet pervasive habit that can severely undermine mental health is the tendency to ignore or downplay one's own positive achievements. This habit can stem from a variety of sources, such as feelings of unworthiness, a high-pressure work environment, or simply being in a constant state of busyness. Whatever the cause, the effect of not acknowledging your successes can be detrimental, leading to decreased self-esteem, reduced satisfaction in both personal and professional life, and even burnout. When individuals fail to recognize and celebrate their achievements, they miss out on the important psychological benefits that come with such recognition. Positive reinforcement, even when self-directed, boosts our sense of self-worth and accomplishment. Without this reinforcement, it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling that no matter what you do, it is never enough. This can lead to a lack of motivation and enjoyment in your activities, as the drive to achieve becomes disconnected from the satisfaction of achievement. To combat this detrimental habit, it's essential to cultivate a practice of regular reflection and gratitude for one's accomplishments. Taking time to reflect not only on major milestones, but also on smaller victories and daily successes, can significantly alter one's perception of self and overall job satisfaction. This could be as simple as keeping a journal where you jot down things you are thankful for or accomplishments you are proud of at the end of each day. Encouraging gratitude also plays a key role in appreciating achievements. Gratitude helps shift focus from what is missing or what has gone wrong to what has been accomplished and the resources one has. This shift can dramatically improve mood and outlook, fostering a positive mindset that can propel you to further success. Furthermore, sharing your successes with others can also enhance feelings of accomplishment and belonging. Whether it's with family, friends, or coworkers, discussing achievements can help solidify their importance and enhance your social connections, which are vital for mental health. Overall, by acknowledging and celebrating every success, no matter how small, you reinforce your self-worth and contribute to a healthier, more positive outlook on life. This practice not only enhances personal growth, but also ensures that you are building a foundation of strong mental health and sustained motivation. Conclusion. In conclusion, the habits we've explored today play a critical role in shaping our mental strength and overall well-being. From avoiding difficult conversations to neglecting our physical health, each habit has the potential to either undermine or enhance our mental resilience. It's important to be mindful of these patterns in our behavior and to actively work towards fostering habits that support our mental and emotional health. Remember, the journey towards improved mental strength is a continuous one. It involves regular self-reflection, a willingness to confront and change unhelpful behaviors, and the practice of self-care through techniques like mindfulness, exercise, and gratitude. By committing to this ongoing process of growth and learning, you can transform these habits from barriers into stepping stones for a stronger, healthier mind. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of habits that impact mental strength. Start taking small steps today to break the negative cycles and embrace a more resilient and fulfilling life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Here's to a stronger, more empowered you.